right now, do you have like any recommendation for new participant who will Darmasiswa scholarship program in the future about the situation right now between compared to your uh, registration in the previous year and this currently year. So do you have any recommendation for new participant in the future who will apply this scholarship?
Okay, right now the competition for getting this Darmasiswa scholarship is getting a little bit difficult. Not everyone is applying there and getting this scholarship, even if they can speak English fluently, but not all of them are getting the scholarship. Even my friend, 3 of them applied, none of them even had the interview and they didn't get the scholarship. So if you already got the scholarship, if you are thinking, oh, should I join this program or not, I think you definitely need to join this program, and this is something not everyone is getting this. So if you already got this opportunity, you should join it. And the time here that I spent, I really enjoyed this time, and I talked with many Darmasiswa students. They also enjoyed this program. We I have friends from different countries. I have friends from Tajikistan. So without joining this program, I would never had friends from different country. So now everyone is living from Indonesia. I don't even know I will ever be able to meet with them, but I have their contact. Maybe I will meet with them again. But this memory is very unforgettable for me. I have my classmates there also from different country.
Yeah, and like for after the finishing this scholarship program, so you right now you have like more free time, right?
Yeah.
So is there any like your next plan? What will you do after this scholarship program finish? After you
Actually, I wanted to stay in Indonesia because the weather here and the people here, the environment, everything is very suitable for me. So maybe if I can get a job in Indonesia, I wanted to stay. But the situation is not that easy for foreigner. Indonesia not really hiring a lot of foreign people because they does not need unless the position like English teacher or something. So I can work in a restaurant. So if I want to work in Samarang maybe, so the
minimum wage.
The minimum wage in Indonesia in Samarang is 2.5 million. But if I start work in Indonesian restaurant in Samarang, because I'm beginner, based on my position, my salary would be only 1.5 million, lower than the minimum wage. So it is very difficult to stay with 1.5 million. Even my Darmasiswa stipend is higher than the 2.5 million.
Yeah.
And 2.5 million is like possible to have a house, for the transportation, for the food, and for the accommodation.
Yeah.
It's possible to stay with 2.5 million, but 1.5 million is too low
And quite less.
for staying here. And if they want to hire me, the company have to pay tax to the Ministry of Manpower. So the tax is $100 each month.
Yeah.
So 12 months is $1,200, and with the visa processing fee maybe $300. So $1,500 they have to pay for the visa for me. So they're not really interested to hire me with paying that extra money. If they hire local people, they can get with lower price. But for like some sector, maybe like
In
the oil industry, gas industry, if they need someone professional if the talent is not available in Indonesia, they need to hire someone. So they, like big company, big project, they need foreign worker, they will hire you with those extra payment, and the salary will be much more higher. even for the English teacher, if you are working here as an English teacher, your salary would be much more higher than the local teacher. So they will provide you for the visa, for everything, and the salary is very good because the living cost here is very cheap, but you are getting higher salary than the local people. So it's depending on what sector you are working and how many years of experience do you have. So even if I was a professional chef, maybe I have 5 years experience, so I can get like very good position, like I can get head chef position or sous chef position. So my salary would be higher, and they maybe 5 million, 6 million, or 10 million. It would be depending on the company and what level of experience you have. So in that situation, they will not have difficulty to pay for only for this $100 or something. So right now, according to my present situation, I cannot stay here. So in August I will return. But who knows, maybe I will come back here again after having experience, or maybe I will have different opportunity. But the language I can speak, it is something, if I go back to Bangladesh, maybe I cannot speak with anyone, but if I meet with any Indonesian people, if I can speak Bahasa Indonesia, I would be a very special person to them, because there is not much foreigner who is speaking Indonesian language. But if you are speaking English, if you go to English country, no one give you extra respect because it is something very common. But this Indonesian language, or even any South Asian language, if you can speak, you would be someone special here.
It's true. Yeah.
I get motivation from the people when I speak in Bahasa Indonesia. They think, oh, you can speak Bahasa Indonesia. So that's really give me motivation to learn it more.
True.
And 2 years ago, I never knew that I will come here in Indonesia. But this is my luck. Right now I don't know what is the purpose for learning the language. But Allah, maybe He has a plan for me to bring here, knowing the language, and I will return. Maybe I am thinking to return, but maybe I will have different opportunity. I will stay. But according to the present situation, I will go back in August.
Yeah, and last, do you have any like suggestion, recommendation for everything in generally living in Indonesia? So this is for the last, because we already talked about the Darmasiswa, everything before in this our dialogue. So do you have any some recommendation or suggestion for all the new participants in general?
So maybe some of you are thinking I am only telling about good things.
One. That's why
I am not telling anything bad or so because I enjoyed this program, I can't really see a lot of cons disadvantage here. But many students, they didn't like this program because they wanted to, like, their interest like in cultural thing, but they're learning more Indonesian language rather than the cultural thing. And some students, they didn't like the situation here or the environment here, so they already left. So even I had in my university 2 students already left. So if they're leaving and it making you sad, just don't get sad. It's normal. Not every student is joining this program, even they got accepted, and not everyone is finishing this program. So if you have something more important than joining this program or maybe cancelling this program, it's up to you. And many students didn't like this program because of the university, how they are providing the class. So every university is actually different in terms of how they are helping to the student or
Students.
how they're providing the scholarship. So I think if you are only thinking about the university, then you should choose a good university, then you will not have any problem. But if you already choose a university and you are not satisfied with that university, just try to find more alternative way. Like if you are learning language and university is not providing you enough class, don't just hang out with the foreign student. If you hang out with them, you can only improve English. If you go and meet with the local people, if you spend time with the local people, you can increase your Indonesian language very quickly. And if you are looking for cultural program, maybe batik or handicraft, and your university is not providing you enough class, try to find out your own way to maybe visiting the factory, or there is batik factory, or any village. You can go there and try to arrange internship or maybe alternative way to learn from there, and people would be very welcoming to teach you. If you're interested to learn batik, if you go to the village to learn batik, they will help you to learn without any payment or something. Everything would be free.
Yeah, I think so. Like about this explanation, like you explained for the advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, so the
actually,
major disadvantages from the university, some students they are not receiving the stipend timely, or the teachers they're not really helpful toward the students. So it's gonna be different in different university, and because the program is same, but each university is each student is getting different opportunity. Some from some university they are going and visiting a lot of different places. But my university is not visiting a lot of different places. So if I get jealous, it doesn't make any sense, because the university is different.
Yeah, that's true. So now maybe it's already wrapped up.
Yeah, so every information I think it's clear. If you think this program is something important that can give you value, you can join this program. If you don't like this program, this cultural program, if you have something much more important to do, you can do. It's up to you. And this explanation, like more than 20 or maybe 30 minutes, you can get a lot of information. You can analyze this thing, and you can try to decide whether you should join this program or not.
And also, I'm really thankful. Thank you so much, Khalid, for this project video after we arrival in Indonesia.
Maybe this video would be last video for Darmasiswa at least, because I don't have anything else to explain.
Yeah, that's why that's why this video is useful for all of you, for the next participant or the currently participant who will apply this scholarship. So it will be this video will be more relevant to students or new participants for the next year, also in the future. So I think we should end it up this video. So we can we can make a hand toast.
Hand toast, what is it? Okay.
Thank you, Khalid.
Okay.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Okay.
It's good, I think. But how about the sound?